Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy George KAMBOSOS Jr., man? You know, honestly, on the real is real, when he was going up against Teofimo Lopez, y'all can check out my videos, you know what I'm saying? I was bigging this dude up, I was saying how he looked more focused than Teofimo Lopez talking about all these other fights and all this and that. Is he overlooking a George Ferocious KAMBOSOS Jr.? I really was liking George KAMBOSOS because, before the fight, he also talked about fighting Haney and clearing up the real undisputed after Haney's fight to JoJo. But now he's the real undisputed. That's what George, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, man. What's crazy is that, George KAMBOSOS, he's kind of talking himself in a bad situation right now, it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because all this talk is going around far as with DEVIN Haney and George KAMBOSOS. These guys have already talked. George KAMBOSOS had already agreed to make DEVIN Haney fight next in the middle of the ring after the fight. And now, after the fight, you hear all of the wish-washiness, the back and forth, the lies, the retracting his statements, and all this and that stupid crap. These guys have talked way before, and they knew what it was. George KAMBOSOS knows what it is. He's seen the JoJo Diaz fight. But what is George KAMBOSOS asking for? He's asking for Ryan Garcia or LOMA. Two guys that have nothing, and I do mean nothing, to offer him but followers. That's all. And that is the game plan for George KAMBOSOS. George KAMBOSOS don't have a big following. Look at his page. He don't have a big following, guys. But what he's playing on is, how it go. Switcherooey. Changing all his stories up. He's saying stuff, talk about DEVIN Haney sell your jewelry and, come up with the money and la, la, la. Who said he don't have money? Who said he ain't got the money to pay you? Who said that? Why are you saying that? But here you are, say no to racism at real DEVIN Haney. This kid won't fight you, and if he does sign, he'll stall 6 times. I'll give you a crack after I make this kid irrelevant and take them belts. Just bring that nice WBC belt and I'll bring mine too. Unless you want to give him another L, I'll see LOMA. So, George KAMBOSOS, you're now caught red-handed. 10, 17, 21. You said this. Say no to racism at DEVIN Haney. This kid won't fight you. And if he does, he'll sign, he'll stall 6 times. I'll give you a crack after I make this kid irrelevant and take them belts. Just bring that nice WBC belt and I'll bring mine too. Unless you want to give him another L, I'll see LOMA. But did DEVIN Haney say he wanted to give Teofimo Lopez another crack? Another L? No. So why are you trying to see Loma? Because after you saw that Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz, you understand that his fundamentals are way better than your fundamentals in boxing. Your team told you and yourself told you. Because if you are a confident champion, you're going to fight. You're going to take them belts. You want all the belts. You don't want no in-between. You don't want no daggone tune-up fight. You don't want no Ryan Garcia, no Loma Chico. You can fight them guys after you undisputed. After you undisputed. So why even entertain the thought of fighting somebody else before being undisputed? That should be every boxer's dream. But see, you got that same thing JoJo Diaz got. You got that little scared chicken inside of you. That little itty bitty scared little chicken that says, I can't beat Devin Haney. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because a sure fighter, a sure boxer, a sure champion will call out any boxer that's lined up in his category. You know, that's what it should be about. But here you are, putting up for the biggest offer. Loma Chico, how much money y'all people can come up with? Ryan Garcia, find out from a Golden Boy. You know how much money would they get for these belts? Because that's what it sounds like to me. You're doing. You're trying to find out how I can get the biggest bidder for these belts because I know I'm gonna lose. You know, only in this era right here we have boxers selling belts, going to the highest bidder, trying to fight somebody with more followers, but they ain't got nothing else to offer. No belts at all. Avoid all the other champions, but fight nobodies. People with just good following fan bases. That's all. Ryan Garcia is a pretty boy. Most of his fans come from modeling. They don't come from boxing. If you notice, he got more little girls, more teeny boppers, young folks following his page. Ain't no real man following Ryan Garcia. What is he teaching him? Nothing. What can Ryan Garcia teach any real boxer or any real man besides pulling out on a fight and getting your social media presence up? Now, he is definitely a good social media influencer. That's all Ryan Garcia is. Loma Chico, he's just a good hype job. He is Tim Tebow 2.0 in boxing, period. Anybody after 15 fights, they calling him Muhammad Ali and the Matrix and all this. Get the crap out of here with that. For real, miss me with all of that. I get it. That's your comrade. That's your homeboy. That's your complexion brother. You know, I get it. You have the right to cheer for anybody that you want to. But don't be cheering for no fake person, then come on my page spewing lies and commenting all evil and nasty. Ugh. Y'all some evil folks on Twitter, boy. Good God. It's some keyboard gangsters in this world, you know? These fools is crazy. Sitting in their mama house mad because they losing their life and they fighter losing in they fight life. Don't be mad at me, be mad at your fighter. Be mad at George KAMBOSOS. That's who you need to be mad at, not me. I ain't in his corner. I ain't on his team. I ain't making him lie. I ain't making him retract stuff he said right after he won the belts, before he won the belts. You see him putting the proof right in the video. Y'all see this boy. You see what he's saying. And then you see what he's saying right now. He's scared. Look, real recognize real. Scared people associate with scared people. Period. Liars associate with liars. Real. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm waking you up. Punks associate with punks. Thieves associate with thieves. Dope heads associate with dope heads. Business people associate with business people. Real people associate with real people. Military guys associate with military guys. Police guys associate with police guys. So for all you guys that's associating with a fake boxer right now, raise your hands. If you're associating yourself with a fake boxer, raise your hand. I can't see you, but raise your hand because you know you're associating yourself with one. You know that you're cheering on somebody that's fake, somebody that can't stand the test of time, somebody that can't fight all of the fighters like they should fight them. They got every excuse. They got every good reason why they can't make the fight. Look at how many times Ryan Garcia pulled out of the fight. Look at how many times Teofimo Lopez pulled out of that George Kambosos fight, only to lose. Because he had already lost. He couldn't beat that boy. He couldn't beat DEVIN Haney. That's why when he won against Lomachenko, it was luck. You know why it was luck? It's because he was lucky enough to get a hype job. He was lucky enough. They kept that hype job, Lomachenko, away from DEVIN Haney the whole entire career. Lomachenko's whole career has been kept away from DEVIN Haney. Think about that. Think about that. Since Lomachenko been in the game, they have kept him away from DEVIN Haney. Now, if DEVIN Haney, this young fighter, he can't take a punch, he chinging, why your boy Lomachenko ain't fighting him? Why your boy George Kambosos ain't fighting him? See, that's what I'm saying. This DEVIN Haney's supposed to be so easy, but why ain't your sorry, greasy fighter that you know that can only talk junk on social media, why isn't he taking the fight? Answer me that. Why isn't George Kambosos said, sign this daggone paper right now? Sign it right now. Let's go. 2022, first fight in a year. Let's go, DEVIN Haney. Let's go right now. No, you ain't got that. You ain't got that. Who y'all think I should fight? I should. Really? Now you don't went all, you don't rewind all the way back. Now you don't forgot everything you said. Now you asking the fans who they think you should fight. And you know who the little polls voted for? They voted for Lomachenko. Yeah, woo! We want to see you fight Lomachenko, dude. Dude, that's the whole fight. That's like the greatest ever. That's like freaking Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. This will be the ultimate fight of the world, dude. For what? For who? Not for me. I've been watching boxing all my life. Born, waking up, seeing my dad watching fights. Matter of fact, let me give you just a little gist of how much I love boxing. Because truly, boxing saved my life. Saved me and my brother's life. Because, you know what, we grew up in a neighborhood, you know, I was probably about 12, 13. You know, guys in the neighborhood would pick on us because, you know, what we were wearing, you know, we had the newest shoes, newest clothes, whatever, they would pick. You know, so my brother would come running home. Bro. So I had to go out there and handle business. But how I got to the confidence of handling business is watching boxing with my dad. So when I would watch boxing, I just didn't watch boxing as just a fan. I wanted to watch boxing to learn how to defend myself from bullies, how to defend my brothers from bullies in the neighborhood. So when I ran out there on that block as the big brother, I made sure I knew a little something. And the more I watched boxing, the better I became. And do you know, I didn't lose not one fight in my neighborhood. I fought almost every other weekend, fought pretty much everybody in my neighborhood that hated on me and my brother. Because once I beat one dude, then he brought another dude. Then he brought another dude. Then he called his cousin. Then I whooped his cousin. Then he called his cousin. I had it to a point where they were importing dudes from other cities to come fight me. Real talk. And the only fight I lost was the one that I got hit in the back of the head, blindsided me, So, I have a different respect for boxing than most average listeners and YouTubers and all. Boxing really did change my life. It really did help me in an area to where I didn't know, because my dad worked all the time. He ain't really had time like that, and I never went to him and asked him, hey, Dad, show me how to defend myself, Dad. These guys are picking on me and my brothers. No, I didn't do that. I just analyzed it in my own head and said, you know what, man, look, I gotta figure this out, man. These jokers picking on us hard. And boy, when I figured out that there, I'm trying to tell you, I was a problem. Still is a problem because that, I done got better. But I digress. George Kambosos needs to be a man at this point. For real, for real. I get it, the business, the hype and all that stuff, but it's a different way to do it so that you don't go down in history looking at as one of the guys that tried to dodge your way out of a situation, tried to talk your way out of a fight, tried to avoid a fighter. Because in this era right here, we have a lot of avoided fighters, period. And it's just going to make me end up doing a video on the most avoided fighter in boxing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that video for real, for real. I already know who the youngest avoided boxer is, and that is the real Devin Haney. For real. That guy is the most avoided. But think about it. How many boxers have avoided him, like on a regular basis too, they try to downplay his belt. Oh, it's an email belt. It's an email belt. I bet you want that email belt. I bet you wouldn't call it an email belt if Mauricio Suleiman emailed it to you and said, Devin Haney, the Loma Chinko, he's afraid to fight you, so he emailed the belt to you, Holmes. I hope you appreciate it like that. I tried to make the fight, but he don't want to fight you, Holmes. He said you too big, too long, too strong for him, so you get the belt. No, Mauricio Suleiman didn't say that, but Loma Chinko giving up that belt said that. It said that to me. I don't know what it says to you. You can call it however you want to call it. You can dress it up however you want to dress it up. But I tell you what, BS is still BS because the smell still comes out of it, regardless of how you dress it up and make it look. Y'all guys are making Loma Chinko and Ryan Garcia and George Kambosos look good. That's what y'all do. Y'all are good spin artists. Y'all can take a lie, twist it, and make it sound better, make it look better. We'll even support it. We'll even go and buy the merch for it. That's how much, you guys have spun BS on the listeners' ears. Y'all good spin artists. So keep spinning. That's that Donald Trump thing. Keep spinning. Fake news. Even though we see the truth, we know the truth when we see it and feel it, just like Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Think about this. They say he didn't cheat and he beat Deontay Wilder straight up. Well, why ain't the world celebrating him? Why is the world somehow celebrating Deontay Wilder name more than I see Tyson Fury name getting celebrated? Because deep down in your soul, regardless who you are, what race, color, creed you come from, you know a cheater, you know a liar, you know a thief when you see one, and you will never celebrate one the right way. That's why Tyson Fury is not getting celebrated. That's why right now George Kambosos is on the same trajectory that Tyson Fury is on. Ruining your name, going back on your word, lying on TV in front of millions and millions and millions of people forever and ever to see. They can rewind and go back and research your lies, bruh. George Kambosos, think about this, man. After you done said all these lies and did all this fake talking about Devin Haney, sell your jury and all this and that crap, this is going to be documented for the rest of your life and your children's life. So, hey, it's up to you. Keep doing what you're doing. I applaud it. You making boxing interesting with all the lies and all the back and forth and all the fake news. And, you know, I want to fight Ryan Garcia. I want to fight KAMBOSOS, but right after the fight, I want to unify. I want to be the undisputed. So that lets you know you ain't the undisputed. You just said you won't. You want to fight who? Devin Haney to be undisputed. So anyway, with that being said, that's the video. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV and I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go follow me there and go to that website. If you haven't been to the website, go treat yourself. It's some crazy hot merch up there. All right, y'all. Peace.